Brand new week, brand new vibes. Yes, it's a brand new day. Welcome to Real Relationships, my first podcast episode. Mazwi. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about what has been happening in different relationships during this scourge of COVID-19, hoping and trusting that you are safe. So this is how the menu looks like. I'm going to play you some voice notes of, people and what they have experienced prior the lockdown and during the lockdown.
Hi mazwi. Lockdown shamwari. Boyfriend tatajaira kuonana maybe after 3 days, 2 days, takutoita 1 week. Pangowanirawo mukana ipapo ndo paanokuonawo. Family wise vakaipa shamwari, tinotukana towirirana totukana towirirana, but I'm glad kuti tikunyazozivana but paboyfriend apa shamwari society wise tiri kuwirirana. Kana vane musika vari kutombotoonawo takagara pamusika yavo, tiri kuwirirana tichitombotengeserana tichidi create a bond in the society.
There you have it from Yvonne, Vovolicious, she calls herself. So, she's admitting kuti in as much as takaungana semhuri, we do have our ups and downs, we have our misunderstandings, tinepa tisinganzwisisani, but tinofanirwa kuzodzoka zvekare toudzana kuti aiwa kapa wandikanganisira, toitana masori, and then we move on. Also in society, kumbonziwo nhasi waswiriwo pamusika pamainenge mushara nyaya, or maybe not even kutengesa, just interacting. Kwamuka sei kumba, muri kudii nevana, zvinobatsira kuti tingozivana in the communities that we stay in. And hey, of course we're in different communities. Tinoenda hedu kumusika tinotenga and all that, but it's also important to remember to wash your hands, keep the social distance, right?
Hi mazwi. Lockdown has been an awesome experience. We had more time together, more time to relate, more time to enjoy each other's company, and more time to continuously build our bond. So we've greatly enjoyed as a family and as a couple. We've greatly enjoyed the time that we've been spending together and the time that we continue to spend together. We've had the opportunity to watch a lot of movies, play games, and engage in a lot of exercises each and every day. And so we have managed to bond and blend very well. And in summary, let me just say we did enjoy everything about this this lockdown. I know it might sound absurd to some people, but well, that's my side of the story. I did enjoy. Thank you.
Okay, so that's Paddington. They're saying, time with family, time to bond, which is actually important because I know that many people were tied up with, jobs, trying to look for money, trying to put food on the table. But still, how many of you have asked themselves, we have eaten and we're still eating, just trying to find ways and means to create a bond amongst family and friends and society is of utmost important. I then liked the part that, na madam, madam, dear wives, dear husbands, how's the lockdown going? For Paddington, man, it's fun, hey?
Well, hi mazwi. The lockdown has been quite good and quite bad, judging on my relationship. The good thing is I'm saving money. hakuna mari kupendwa going out or moving around buying things. Well, mari inongosipendwa maybe in the airtime, but well, okay. Then the bad part about it always kuti, the distance now. The conversations get normal. Yes, we say what say what's gonna say, and that's on and on and on. That's the boring part about it. You don't have anything new to talk about that's remember. But anyways, I think that's my judgment on the lockdown.
Okay, so Johnson has said he has been managing to save money, which is important. Nekuti mwana wevana dazunororoka. Sika ukati shande pa lockdown papa. I understand that you're doing an online job. Uri kumba zvako uri lockdown, but then chabva chanesa ndechiti nyaya dziri kuita dzichipera nabhebi wako kuti abhebi ndaswera ndakarara ndanguzongoitawo program idzi neidzi online vanhu vekubasa vanditi zvakati. But hey, that's how we're managing situations during this lockdown. Mungoita noma hai mwopindirani kuti wamuka sei warara sei.
The lockdown season for me has been quite educational indeed. I have indeed learned a lot. I've learned most of all that God has my back. Been having the worst body pains for the past almost 2 years and all. But this season has just shown me that God really has my back. I've seen the moments when you just think you're alone and you find yourself sulking and you're crying and you're moping around thinking that nobody cares and all, yet God has just been working, just God is watching over you and all. And I got to have some time alone to pray, and I've just noticed that this is not my first time my body has had a dramatic moment and all. This might be the worst, but God has my back, and it's not only for me but for us all. And the pain and everything that we go through, the trials that we face and the ups and the downs, really God does push us through it all. And I've got to see that he systematically, in his own amazing way, actually watches over us. He sends his angels, he sends his hugs, his kisses, his financial support in a very amazing way, just for us to just open our hearts and just allow and trust and allow him to just bring up the best in us, to be there for us, just allow him to be God in our lives. Because so many times we stress and we fuss about even the littlest of things, and even in those little things he can take care of, because he is our God. He created us in the first place anyway. So the moment we just learn to just let go and let him be God in our lives, then my body does have the worst American moments, but I'm pushing through, and I'm so blessed to be my daddy Lord's little girl.
Today being National Day of Prayer and Fasting, ndinotenda kuti vazhinji vanga vakazvinyima vachinamata. This is a global pandemic. COVID-19 has come, but as Thelma has rightfully said, we stress, but sometimes we get nowhere. Nikufunga kwedu. It's important also to have a go-to person, a person that you just tell everything that's going through your mind, everything that might be stressing you, so that, we try to avoid unnecessary panics, unnecessary overthinking, and we need to look unto him who does exceeding abundantly above all that we may think of. He is in control, and I know that to each and every person, including me, minamato yako neangu yadayirwa. Let us not lose hope and remain focused. He's still God no matter the situation. The lockdown has brought a whole new meaning to relationships. Long distance relationships have been created according to, what I've been surveying. And if your better half lives further than your doorstep, they could be on the other side of the world. Because, the lockdown has been drowning. Also, someone wrote to me and said, I only noticed that my daughter's chest is becoming big and bigger and very big. Then go bula Eddie in the morning again, Shinakubasa, coming back at night. Weekend, I had errands. And also someone said, the lockdown has reminded me that what makes my life less a slavish devotion to excessive consumption and more spending time with the ones I cherish. And then also someone said, Inina, I'm pregnant, Shamwar. And that being said, lockdown engaged to a fire. Interesting, hey? And I highlighted earlier that you can make relationships work even during this lockdown. You miss each other. That is if you did not get locked down together. I understand that there are people who might have gone through a breakup just before the lockdown. And yes, it hasn't been easy, hey? And sadness has been magnified with this lockdown. You could be more vulnerable to dwelling on things. Use that to your advantage. Put them down, write ideas down, put some plans in place. Remember to read a book. You only get to develop your skills when you write things down. As promised earlier, there are ways in which you can make your relationship work. You miss each other a lot. That is if you did not get locked down together. And also, there are those that actually got locked down together and some things have been happening. So I understand that there are people who might have gone through a breakup just before the lockdown. Sorry, hey. It hasn't been easy for you, and sadness has been magnified with the lockdown. You could be more vulnerable to dwelling on things. Use that to your advantage. Put those great ideas down, and you surely will implement them after the lockdown. Put some plans to place. I remember reading a joke that said, you only get to develop a business plan after a breakup. Yes, my brother or sister, get a book and write things down. And we flip the coin. There are those that got locked down together without really having planned about it. I see you. Well, it's important to have time alone, time to reflect, time to introspect, and your partner should understand that. This isn't only applying to lockdown. Even married couples, the other half used to spend time at work, and this period has denied them that 1 hour time alone, that 30 minutes time alone. Most parents have bonded so much with family, and I believe that kids could be awesome, but sometimes nobody can throw to my tantrum. I understand that kids cannot sometimes understand that mom needs time alone, daddy needs to read his book, his Bible. Find a way to explain kindly. How we communicate is of uttermost important. Let's not be frustrated and end up saying things that we'll regret. And I say this because I understand that domestic violence cases has risen during this lockdown. How we communicate with your better half. Please learn to communicate with your in-laws. Yeah, right. That being said, there are those that decided, okay, can we just go to Musha and visit Anamwini or Anatejara? And that is actually different from having to go there for a very short period of time. It could be a Christmas holiday. It could be any other holiday. But during this lockdown, the days are now so many and you can't stand them. What do you do? Getting along with your in-laws over one weekend, just one weekend, can be tricky. But living with them over a global pandemic is a whole new level. Another level, I say. But hey, if that's the situation that you are in, look for the positives and try communicate as much as possible. Tonzwanana. So there's a song that goes, Rudoi moto runoto kuchidzirwa. Man oh man. And in this lockdown, panivani spark yakuva. Like the spark is just gone. The fire is no longer there. What do? You need to keep the flames ablaze. Of course, alone time is important, and how you communicate on how you want that alone time is also of utmost important, but you must not lose the spark. We need to keep up the energy levels. What do? As a family, as two people, find activities that will keep you going. You'd never know. And they play can make a difference. You give each other character roles and you get to play. And yippee, we got a whole new drama that we can actually record. Who knows? Who knows where it can reach? Thank you so much for tuning in to my first podcast episode. So remember to communicate very well. Also, you need to write things down. How you communicate is of utmost important during this lockdown. We are affected as a nation. Remember, izwi rangu, izwi rako, mazwi edu can change the world to make a better place. Just saying hi, mongwanani mamkasi maskwera say, can change someone's life.